Hello, welcome to Dinos. Today we're looking at Hardcore Uprising, which I'm delighted to say I've just found out is a Contra spin-off. I fucking love Contra. It's one of my... I say I fucking love Contra. Contra, Super Contra and Contra 3, the Alien War for the SNES are absolute favourites of mine. They've always been favourites of mine. And I believe when we did the announcement video for this, the first thing I said was, this is a kind of a Contra-looking game, so I'm sure I'll get on with it. And I've played it. It's a Contra-ish kind of game, and I quite got on with it.
Say Contra one more time.
What do you guys say?
I like the look of it. I've played the first level, and I enjoyed it. And I wanted to go back. Lots of run and gun, fun, action. Wasn't amazingly difficult, but it was a bit challenging. Kept me going, lots of power-ups. And I like the music as well. It was great fun.
Yeah, I played a bit of it as well. Everything I love about retro style type of game, really. So yeah, big thumbs up in it.
Ooh. Now I'll definitely complete this, but I did find it too slow. I think, like we said on Swim Sanity, I think this super machine gun I've got here, that should be the standard bullet speed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I found that I was almost ahead of the game a little bit, and my impatience got me killed.
Right, okay.
Because Contra is very, very fast, very, very fast, and that's how I like to play these kind of games. It's the same with Metal Slug. It's just kind of fun, run and gun, super difficult things. I played the first couple of levels, only the first level on this. Didn't find it particularly difficult, but again, I did find it engaging. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I'll definitely complete it. There's no, even a mediocre version of the game like this, I'm going to try and beat because I really enjoy it.
Did you play the other character? There's more than one character, I think. Right?
Yeah. Well, I had. There are two modes available right at the start. I can't remember what they're called.
It's arcade.
It's arcade in another mode. But so I played the first one with the woman and the second one with the man, and as far as I can tell, both modes are exactly the same. So I just showed the my play on the second game.
Yes, this looks very much like my playthrough with the woman. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really know what the difference is there. Maybe there's I didn't notice any cutscenes when I played as the woman, so I don't know. But I like the art style. I think it looks very nice, and it's almost seems like a design choice rather than a limitation of the hardware at the time. I might be wrong. It might be. I'm sure it was a digital-only game. I might be wrong, but it feels like a digital-only game for the Xbox 360. So it might have been a lower budget, but I think it looks very stylized, and I think it works in its favour.
Yeah, I really like it. I don't think it's overly. It doesn't look like it's trying to be a retro pixelated game. It looks like it's got nice painted backgrounds. The characters are fully realised and clear. Everything, you know instantly what is going to shoot you and what isn't going to shoot you, which is a good thing.
But everything is going to shoot you.
No. But you can tell there's a slightly different art style, like in the old cartoons. The backgrounds are different.
Like that's just there is the kind of thing I mean. So you now start getting
Mary
enemies
Poppins.
that take a couple of hits.
Yeah.
And that seemed to slow the game down a little more as well, because I don't think the walk or the shooting speed's particularly quick. But when you start getting those flamethrowers in particular, they're just painfully slow because they can't hit you.
Oh.
There's no way for them to hit you unless you try to
That could find a way.
Jump past and speed past them. But why would you? Because the game doesn't feel like a game that needs to be played fast. It doesn't feel like it wants you to be playing it quickly.
What's with the umbrellas, seriously?
What? I think that's amazing. I really like the way it suddenly ramps up in craziness. In all the different character designs.
Yes, it's a cutesy way for them to I mean, I really enjoyed the laser. That was fun. It just kind of homes in on whatever's around.
No, the enemies, good use of enemies, good use of. I've really liked the little power ups and how frequent they were. I didn't think it was overpowered at all. I thought it was quite nicely balanced. Yeah, and the use of different obstacles like this hanging section there. I thought that was quite good. Yeah, just for me, this would be like a real casual, just play along game. So yeah, good.
Like I said, I'm definitely going to complete it. It's my cup of tea. Even a game like this, I don't completely agree with the mechanics or whatever. I'm still going to have a really great time with it. So,
did you have a favourite power up?
I really like the laser. The flamethrower is quite fun. You just got a regular charge and then you can power it up for a bigger blast.
Okay.
But I mean, this spread shot's is a classic. Been there since the first Contra. It's the one where you shoot the 3 balls.
Yeah. That was my favourite. The one you got.
Red barrels.
You gotta love the red barrels.
That's my favourite weapon. Red barrels.
Yes, I mentioned it on the channel loads of times. You know, I've been a Contra fan, been playing Contra since I was a little kid. I actually recently got Contra 4 on my DS, so I'm quite looking forward to that one. It certainly isn't bad, but it doesn't seem to have the visceral feel as some of the other ones. It just feels a bit staid. Maybe it's because I've been playing a lot of Metal Slug lately, but I have played a bit of Contra 4 on the DS. Oh, it's hard, it's visceral, it's fast. And it just seems to lack a little bit of pace for me. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it did take some getting used to. This is where the pace picks up a bit. Like, everything's exploding, you've got this big crazy thing chasing you and it's firing everywhere. This is much more my kind of speed. I love a boss. This is where I started having a lot more fun. I found it a little frustrating that once I'd lost my better weapons, I did feel that it should have given the option to get more, because now fighting it did become a touch painfully slow, because you're doing so much avoiding of its bullets at this stage.
I'm seeing it's
trying to tank it a little bit there.
It looks quite difficult to shoot backwards and drive forwards at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And it is a classic. There's a lot of that in there's some of that in Contra 3. It's just it takes the amount of time between its shots and the amount of damage your standard weapon does is so low that it was becoming a bit of a chore.
But would the not losing weapons not encourage you on a second run through, assuming you died or something, to just keep the weapons so you're trying to get that perfect run through? Would that not prolong the gameplay or do you want to get that perfect run?
The extra weapons are there for the. It feels a bit against the style of the gameplay to make you have to fight it with the base weapons.
Yeah.
When the base weapon is so slow and weak. So, any final thoughts?
I probably won't play this again. I played it to sample it. It's a good game. I say it feels. I don't know if they were going for that type of thing, but it feels very retro to me. And definitely a good game of that genre. But for me, I probably won't.
Yeah, love the look of it, love the sound of it, love the cutscenes. Look very exciting. I probably won't play it again, but that's not because it's bad. I enjoy it.
As I've already said a couple of times, my kind of game, I'm definitely going to complete it. So yeah, out on Xbox Live. No. It's out with Games with Gold now. It's available free until the end of the month. So if you're remotely interested, go pick it up.
Just a thought is, I'm not playing this game. I have played a little bit, but I didn't get this far. I'm really enjoying watching this chase.
You didn't jump.